So everything was perfect, and there was no warning signs or anything.
But just one day into her cruise vacation, this Maryland mother lost her twins. Now, though, it's becoming a financial fight to bring their babies' bodies home. When you plan an overseas vacation, you probably don't think about having a medical emergency.
No.
But according to a survey, nearly 1 in 4 Americans have had medical issues while traveling abroad. 13% of them required care.
And that was the case for an Abingdon woman, and the ordeal is not over. Medical reporter Mindy Becerra joins us now with her devastating story, Mindy.
Warning, this is an incredibly sad story. And when you hear it, it's hard to imagine what Paris Singleton Ajero endured and how she and her husband are coping with such tragic loss. Paris Singleton Ajero and John Ajero hold each other tight in the wake of something so painful, it's difficult to put into words. Instead of celebrating their twins' gender reveal, they're fighting to bring their babies' bodies back from a foreign country.
I just want to be able to hold my children, just be able to see them and have them in my presence,
It all started with the best intentions, a joyous trip for mother and daughter before twins JJ and Journey Rose arrived. Paris was 21 weeks pregnant and was cleared by her doctors to travel. She and mom Dolores boarded a ship for a gospel cruise in Tampa on February 1st. Destination?
Cozumel, Mexico, but we didn't make it there.
Less than a day into the trip, the nightmare began.
It was around 3:30 a.m. when things just went completely south, and I wasn't even processing what was happening.
Paris was in preterm labor. She delivered JJ on the ship. He lived for about an hour.
They called me around 4:30, and 4:30, I somehow woke up to the call, and I found out about the birth of my son. I was able to see my son through FaceTime, luckily.
For the next 12 hours, Paris lay in the ship's infirmary completely still, fighting to keep Journey alive.
They basically told me, don't move, don't cry. Basically, I couldn't do anything. They didn't want me to use any abdominal muscles. They wanted to prevent another birth on the cruise. So I just laid in this one spot on my left side for the duration of it.
Paris's own condition was dire. She needed a blood transfusion, but they were in the middle of the ocean. Finally, a boat arrived to transport her.
They lowered me down with a crane, and the boat was just like bobbing around, and I was like, I didn't know what was going to happen. It was very scary. I just remember it being dark outside, somewhat rainy, and I thought, okay, just one boat. But then I thought once I was transferred to the one boat, I would go directly to the hospital. I didn't realize it was going to be 2 boats and then an ambulance, and everybody's speaking a different language, so it was also a communication barrier.
By the time Paris arrived at the hospital in Cancun, it had been 16 hours since her medical ordeal began. There she learned her daughter did not survive. But before agreeing to treat her, the hospital staff demanded upfront payment.
It was supposed to be $5,000 of a promissory payment, but I think at one point it was trying to be increased to 10.
If payment up front sounds fishy, it's actually standard practice at medical facilities overseas. In fact, a provider could deny care and or confiscate the traveler's passport until they're paid. And then when trying to get reimbursed from your insurance company, keep in mind, international claims are often considered out of network or not covered at all. Also, most standard U.S. insurance plans don't cover medical evacuation, nor do they pay for your return to the States for treatment. For those benefits, you would need to purchase separate medical travel insurance. Paris and John wish they had known all that.
Research every avenue you have before you travel.
Make sure you have insurance.
Yeah, make sure you check every box before you travel so you can make sure that everything is in place.
After a few days, Paris made it back home safely, but their nightmare is far from over. Aside from overwhelming medical bills, their babies are still in Cancun. The funeral home wants more than $12,000 to return JJ and Journey to Maryland, money John and Paris do not have.
We had a family friend that was able to set up a GoFundMe to kind of help with the finances of everything. The least I wanted is for them to be stuck over there forever. But I wanted my husband to be able to see them, take pictures, have a proper burial.
The couple hopes a child will one day fill this nursery, but for now are mourning the loss of JJ and Journey and praying they can bring their babies home. Paris says her doctors told her the preterm births were due to something called cervical insufficiency. That's a condition where the cervix weakens and opens too early in pregnancy. If you would like to help Paris and John bring their babies home, we have a link to their GoFundMe on the WBIL TV app and website.